This is a presentation outlining what you can expect when you sell your business through BCI Business Brokers. We've been established 28 years and in that time have mastered our sales process. You can rely on our expertise to take you through on each step of the journey to a successful final conclusion, being the sale of your business. Tony Arena is a fellow of the Australian Institute of Business Brokers and has served as a former Vice President of the Franchise Council of Australia. Our brokers are members of the Australian Institute of Business Brokers. Just a little bit on advertising. We will list your business on up to 16 top websites chosen by us because of their high inquiry rate. We have a full-time ad writer, something no other business broker has, to keep your business prominent and at the top of the search engines, and you'll pay only one low monthly rate. Look at what you used to pay years ago for one single ad in the local metropolitan newspaper, which was fish and chips wrapping by the Tuesday. These days, for $390 for the whole month, including GST, your listing is available 24/7 on all these websites. Now, we're experts at this process, and there's a good reason for you to pick a broker who knows a process that works. However, every sale is complex, and we will customize to suit your particular business. So let's look at the stages. In the preliminary stage, we do our research, meet with you, and look at the options. If the best option is to sell, that's the one we'll suggest. At this time, we will give you an opportunity of conducting a 60-point audit on your business to see how ready you are for sale. On top of that, we'll give you a summary document summarizing our manual, Maximize the Value of Your Business, so that you can start doing even small things that will help you maximize the value of your business prior to sale. In the intermediate stage, we will have a look at what price we might be able to get for your business. We'll negotiate the rest of the terms of the agency and come up with our solution. Often, at times here, thinking outside the box will help. Our agency agreement involves, as I've said, the advertising cost. We will prepare an information memorandum, and there is a success fee, which we're very happy to talk to you about once we've met you. The information memorandum I mentioned in the last slide is a professionally prepared sales document. Based on our experience, this is what will get you a little bit extra for your business. Preparation is key for us, so you have us obtaining a comprehensive, detailed brief. We'll deliver you with a document checklist to make sure we've got all the documents, and we'll prepare the advertising. So we want to make sure that before we go on the market, we've got everything lined up that we need so that we're ready to answer buyer inquiry and move the sale along. So when we launch, we'll search our database, we'll approach buyers if that's what's going to help us come up with the right buyer for your business. We launch the advertising as mentioned before. We put it out on our social media channels, and we put it in our newsletter, which goes out monthly. And the inquiry stage, we qualify buyers. There's further release of data along the way. We don't send everything out there all at once. And there will be an inspection on your business where you very well may meet a buyer, but we tend to think that you're probably only going to meet a couple of buyers. Even if we have a couple of buyers, no more than 5 buyers generally will you meet out of our inquiry list, which could go into the 150, let's say. So customer service, we undertake to provide you with regular feedback as often as you want it. And if we're not getting the activity that we're looking for within the time frame, we'll change the program until we do. Now, most important for you, discretion and confidentiality. You want to make sure that your competitors, staff, or anyone that doesn't need to know just doesn't find out that your business is on the market. And as far as buyers are concerned, they will only receive information after they've signed a confidentiality agreement. I've said security is highly important to us, and it's crucial for you to maintain the value of your business. Everything is put in a secure data room, all the information of your business, and buyers only get access to that data room, as I've said, through signing a NDA or a confidentiality agreement. And we'll always check with you if we're sending information to someone we're just a little bit not sure about, or we just need to make sure that the people that are finding out about your business, you're okay with them. And of course, you want to make sure that the business stays sold. So we won't make any representation about your business unless it's fair and reasonable, unless it's accurate, unless you've okayed it. So in the negotiation phase now, we meet with genuine buyers as much as we can, negotiate price and terms with that buyer, with you involved obviously, come up with a heads of agreement that is then sent to the lawyer, so that the only role left for the lawyer is to put this agreement into legal form, because we've created the agreement between the parties. And then the question is, do we take the business off the market? Each circumstance is its own set of features. Each business sale is different, and we answer that question at the time, once we know all the factors involved. So we're expert valuers and professional intermediaries, and we'll negotiate our sale price, your sale price, to your satisfaction based on well understood business valuation methodology. We're students of business valuation. And you can see here, this is the quite complex, but if you go through it, pretty easy to understand way of valuing the businesses. Let me just put that into a little bit of context for you and have a look at this next slide. On the top of this is the yellow area, and that's where we're valuing assets only. We will explain this model to you when we meet. On the second part of the diagram, on the blue below part, you'll find ways to value a business when there is income, when the business is making money, and it can be valued according to those income streams. Now, closing the sale. Firstly, often there's finance that has to be approved. As I've said, we've got a heads of agreement. Now a contract is issued by your lawyer. We get an exchange of contracts, other consents, maybe landlord consents, franchisor consents, or whoever else has to consent. Then there's handover and completion, and then we're popping the champagne after handover when the contract is completed. So there you have all the processes involved in selling your business through BCI Business Brokers. There are many others. There are many other points of detail inside that plan, that process. But that's an outline for you. Testimonials. We've obviously sold businesses for people in the past. Business owners have been very happy with their service. Here are just a few of those testimonials. Now this next testimonial is in 3 parts on 3 different slides. It's the first slide. Just pause this movie or replay it if you want to go back over certain slides. Now we can provide you with details of these people so that you can talk to them and understand the value of the service that we provide. And there are other vendors that you can contact as well, maybe some of them in your industry. So just wrapping up, if you don't sell your business through BCI, you might never find out what it's worth.